Hey guys, Pirates51 here, and this video is going to be about the Sega Genesis and the different variants of it. Now, everyone knows about the Model 1, the Model 2, and the Model 3 Genesis, but there's actually a lot of differences inside those individual model groups between the Model 1 itself and the different components inside the Model 1s, and same with Model 2s. And the Model 2 has a lot more variants in it because it's been around for a lot longer. So today we're just going to go over that. And if you look in the description link, you'll see a link to a forum where I got all this information from. So definitely go see that. So let's start this off. So as you can see, we have two Sega Genesis Model 2s with the lids taken off. And these are looking at us, like the start button's right here on both these. So first off, we're going to try to find is the video card, or the video chip itself. And it's all the way back here. So when you want to know which video chip you have, just go back here next to the power input, and that's the chip for the video. And then secondly, the thing we're going to look for is the actual sound card or sound chip. And there's two of them, but they're the same exact chips. So either one you can just read and get the model off of it, and that's over here. So it's really tiny, and then the second one's over here too. But those are the two chips that you want to actually look for to get the model number from, and see which one you have. And then the motherboard variant is actually printed on the board itself. I don't know if you can see that, but it says PC, BD, MD2, that'd be Master Drive Model 2, and then VA1, which is the motherboard version. So this is the VA1 motherboard, and this one here has the same motherboard too. I don't know if you can see that very well or not, but they're the same motherboards. So if you go to the guide where they tell you how to tell between the motherboards, which as you can see, let me get to here, that's one of the main ways you can tell what kind of motherboard you have without opening up the system itself, which is actually a key thing to do, because when you're out there, Goodwill hunting, or at the flea markets, you can't take your screwdriver set out there and just start opening stuff up. Some people may allow you to do that, but that's not pretty kosher to do. But what you can do is just open up the slot, and you can actually see the motherboard itself. And this is my motherboard, because you can actually see this huge distinction right here, where it's just got this open spot here. I'll show you another one. This one doesn't have it. And every single motherboard has a significant difference between the two of them. I mean, this one has this little gap right here and up here, and this one it's got a gap over here. So basically, that's how you're going to tell what kind of motherboard you have on without even opening it up. Now, just because you have a specific motherboard doesn't mean you're going to be golden, because there are still duds inside individual versions of motherboards. But the odds are that you're going to have a much better console. Like the ones I have here, there's a significant difference between the two that I have here, and they're both the same motherboards. So I'm going to show you a video of that at the end of this video clip here. But I just want to emphasize that you can still get a kind of dud, but you're more likely to succeed with an outstanding one. Specifically, there's different models that you definitely want to at all costs avoid to get. So that's my big tip for you guys. Go to the link down below in the description. Put that, get the images that I just showed you. Store those on your iTab, or not iTab, but the iPhone or iTouch or your smartphone, so that when you go shopping, you can bring it up on your cell phone. You can look at it and you can actually see which model it is right off the bat. And you should know which model before you go shopping, which one you want to try to get, what motherboard type you want to get. But even if you don't have a smartphone, you want to be, that's still all right, because all you gotta do is you just gotta memorize specific things about the motherboard, and they're not so obscure that you can't tell the difference right away. If you look at it long enough, you can tell what specific item that you're going to look for. Just one little identification that's on that one type of motherboard that you know for sure that's the one you want. So all you got to do is memorize that one little piece, you know. But again, it's a lot easier if you have it all stored on your cell phone. You can look at it right away. So that's my tip for you. And now we're going to watch the differences between the two motherboards that I have. Or not two motherboards, but two variants of the video chip card. Just so you know, the sound cards are their sound chips are exactly the same. Just the only difference is the video card itself. So let's see that. Alright guys, here's the first console we're going to be looking at. This is the one that actually has the worst, the less than perfect graphics. This is the Kralix Fine I had. I can't really tell a difference on my cell phone that's taking this, but I can definitely see a difference on my 50-inch screen TV here. Standing still, you may not be able to see it, but if you move a little bit, you can see the vertical bars. They stay constant while everything else moves around it. Let me see if we can get a closer up of it. Hopefully you can see this on the high definition YouTube video. But there's definitely some bars. And this is not really noticeable on the Sega game. I'm going to show you another game where it's extremely noticeable. So let's check out that other game. Alright, here's the second game. This is the game I noticed it the most right away. This screen right here. You can see those vertical bars easily. Oh, clear as day on this. As you can see, these vertical bars. Let's try to see if we can see some gameplay here. See, the gameplay itself, it's not as noticeable. I mean, I can still see in the background a little bit. You can see some lines there. But obviously, different TVs are going to have different, you know, looks, and also different games too. But this is this one game I definitely noticed the vertical bars on. Alright, so let's check out the other game, the other console on the regular Sonic game, and then we're going to check it on this game itself, and you can see the difference. Alright guys, now here's my old Genesis that I had. I can't see any of the actual lines in the screen at all. I mean, it looks perfect. Obviously, you won't be able to see it at all with Sonic moving around, because it's hard to see another one. So let me go ahead and start a game, and let's have him sit around. You can actually see a little bit closer up. Alright, now if I move left and right a little bit here, you don't notice any lines at all, because there are no vertical lines at all in this game right now. This is a really good video picture right here. Alright, now let's check out the other game. That one that actually it was very noticeable. Alright, now here's Earthworm Jim 2. This is the game that I noticed the horrible vertical lines on the first game. And as you can see, I have to go through so many screenshots here. You don't see any vertical lines on this screen at all. It is just a perfect screen. So here's some gameplay we're going to see real quick. And again, like any kind of game that's moving around, you're not going to notice it much at all. It's mostly certain backgrounds and certain games it's going to be a little bit more obvious, I imagine. But as you can see, at least from the last picture, the beginning startup screen, huge difference between the two. So this is incentive, guys, to actually try to get the best Genesis that you can, because there is actually a significant change in video quality. I heard there's a significant change in the actual audio quality, but I haven't gotten a different audio, chip for my Genesis yet, so we'll try to do a video of that when I get a new one with a good chip. So I'll see you next video.